All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Sounds good. I think that's the right microphone.
All
These
right.
microphones are, of course, mislabeled. Hopefully we won't get taken down for misinformation about which microphone this actually is. So I won't give the microphone number. This is the Talking Archive with JJ and Remy. And Remy, thanks for being with us again.
Oh, man, you know I love to come in here and spend my morning with you.
All right, tell us about this product we're going to be tasting this morning.
Well, we got some ICEE cereal there. So if, in case you're unfamiliar, ICEE, very much like a Slurpee, kind of the equivalent of it, usually coming in the cherry or blue raspberry flavor. And this is a little cereal version of it that they've put out. It has looks kind of like a Cocoa Puff, except it's got a cherry one and a blue raspberry one. The thing that I like on the box, outside of the fact that it looks like we got a surfing polar bear, is the fact that it says "Feel the freeze, cools your mouth as you eat." So I'm very interested to try this out.
And this Kellogg's makes this ICEE cereal, just by the way.
Oh,
and
yes,
the spokesperson for many years for Kellogg's was Dennis James, who hosted the very first TV game show. And I first remember him as the host of the nighttime Price is Right. And so while Bob Barker did the daytime version, Dennis James did the nighttime version. But that's kind of getting off the subject there, which I always do. So let's try this.
Let's check it out.
Let me try it first with the cherry flavored.
All right.
Well, I do taste a little bit of the cherry on the cherry one. Let me try the blueberry one. Out of curiosity. The blueberry I don't taste as much, but I did taste the cherry more than the blueberry.
See, actually, with me, the blue raspberry was the one that I tasted more than the cherry.
Wow.
It might have because I had two when I had that there. The thing that I really realized is that we put some aside. You had the great idea that we should try it without milk as well. I can't feel the freeze that cool your mouth while you eat. But when I didn't put the milk in it, when I just had it dry, I could feel it a little bit. Maybe it could have been a placebo effect a bit. But the first one that I did right when we were about to start, I grabbed one and threw it in my mouth. And I was like, oh, wait, I can actually kind of feel that.
I got the flavor wrong. Let me try the blue raspberry right over here and see what that tastes like. Yeah, it does feel me. I don't feel the freeze either way, but it does feel more of the freeze with it without the milk than it does with the milk. Now I'm feeling the freeze.
Yeah, I can.
It's
feel
like an
it on
aftertaste
your tongue a little bit. Yeah.
Now here's the cherry. Yeah, the cherry I do feel. I just taste the cherry more, but it still tastes kind of like the wheat flavor of these puffs that they have in different cereals, kind of like Fruity Pebbles and Kellogg's. Follow my nose; it always knows.
Yeah, it's one of those things I don't think you can get rid of with that. It's kind of like having tea. Like, I'm the worst person when it comes to tea. I'm like, I want tea, but I don't want the tea aftertaste. And that's such a difficult thing because that's like a key component of tea. And I think that you're going to get stuck with that weedy taste every time you get these puffs.
Yeah, it makes me want to have a real ICEE. And Knott's Berry Farm, they have ICEEs there. They have, well, it's interesting. Their ICEE, it's actually Fanta Cherry, which is only available at Knott's Berry Farm. I've not been able to find it at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm not sure if Disneyland does have ICEEs themselves, but and then they've got blue raspberry, lemonade, boysenberry, which is exclusive, of course, to Knott's Berry Farm, and a couple of other cool flavors there. It kind of rotates out and in as far as the location is concerned, but of course, cherry ICEE as well as blue raspberry and boysenberry are the three probably most popular flavors there. And I like to get the lemonade. I love lemonade. So a lemonade ICEE on a hot day is just, I want one right now. So
you got me thinking about the boysenberry. I'm like, do I have to make a trip down to Knott's for that?
Yeah, you do. So I guess the thing is that this is kind of a unique concept. I don't see it lasting very long. I could be wrong, but it seems like when cereals make flavors like this, they're on a limited time basis. Yeah. Kind of like in the 80s, they had Cracker Jack's cereal.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then there were other candies they did with cereals as well. There was another one called OJ's, Keep 'em Oranges Rolling, and my mom said that's like combining milk and orange juice together, and that didn't last long either.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good. Yeah, this girl's like saying, it's a sweet orange tasting cereal. I'm like, okay, this girl sounds like she's been fed the lines. It's okay, here's this is what you're going to be paid now. Say this.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's true with cereals. I usually see like, apple pie, cinnamon toast crunch or something. And those are usually, even though they never say limited edition, they're usually like just there for a limited time.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. I want a real ICEE right now.
We should go get one.
I know.